Internet. So,
Said okay,
bye.
welcome everyone. Um, yeah.
That's why he doesn't say it out loud anymore,
So,
because
comedy gold. No, don't worry. All of your embarrassing stuff is don't worry hidden. As I have worked up a new setup for streaming, and I now have a little bit more control over what is heard or said.
Hey, that's cool.
So,
I don't remember what I said, so
hopefully, sound wise, it is all coming in okay. And hopefully, appearance wise, it's looking all right too. So,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
sure.
you
Yeah.
say that now. Sorry, my hands are super dry because, hand washing constantly
When
dries
have I
out skin.
There we go. All right. All right. Looks like I got it all set and going. Okay.
Excellent.
Yep. It looks like it's showing up. Cool. So, welcome everyone to this week's session of D&D. Hope everyone is doing okay, both players and viewers alike.
I took a nap.
yay. Naps are great.
Naps are good.
I slept 8 hours during the day.
So, yes, as I said before, I got a nice new little program set up with some new things, so it's gonna be a little bit more, I guess, fancy looking for stuff now. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy that, players and viewers alike. Until then, let's get into this week's session of D&D. And who would like to recap what happened last week? Even though
Basically, we just traveled along the road to Assaul, got to Assaul,
Mhm.
bought some stuff, looked around,
Oops.
got an inn. Someone got flirted with by a fox.
Two
Went
of
to
us did.
Yeah.
The winged people. This is
Talk
Man,
to,
I'm sad I missed that.
Yeah, that was great. Talked to the mayor because we're outsiders and everybody's covering their face because they're afraid of outsiders and afraid they're going to be ridiculed because they're not all technically human. They're not normal humans. They're different. You have Kenkus and fox people and Goliaths roaming
Giants.
around and giants.
And half giants.
And half giants. Because they are shunned from the world and needed a place to stay. As well as a few water genasi
and Tritons.
And such who live there in the frozen tundra of the north. Yeah, so then we went to an inn after all that. We convinced the mayor that, we're good people. Tried to make deals for trading between here and the Haven, and maybe even moving a few people there who would like to live in a warmer climate, like the Tritons and the Genasis, those that can't stand the cold too well. Crystal slept in her wagon and caught a glimpse of someone who looked almost like the man that everyone else is looking for.
He was spooked out because Kai blew some shit up and
Oh yeah,
fucking
so
died.
Kai blew
Kai
up
fucking
his
died.
room.
Kai fucking
Ah.
dies.
Yeah, Kai blew shit up like always.
Kai fucking
Like
died.
always.
Adventures of Misadventurers Campaign 2. Kai fucking dies. It's just the entire title.
Yeah, sounds pretty accurate. All right. So yeah, that's pretty good recap. So you go ahead and give yourself a DM inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah,
I have two.
Oh no, it looks like Tara's roll 20 dropped. Tara, no. I guess the other thing that was left out that is Mercy was kind enough to help out the greenhouse
Oh
of
yes,
Essel
yes.
and uh, performed a long ritual to uh, hopefully make the ground a little bit more hospitable to growing.
Yeah, we also kind of spilled the beans that we know almost anyone who's anyone.
Yeah.
We are anyone who's
Now,
anyone.
how's Crystal handling this information? I wonder.
That's a good question.
Poopy.
uh, is Tara still here?
Is Ethan okay?
I don't know.
Look in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. It will explain all.
What did you do?
What the fuck did you do?
What I've been doing for like 10 minutes.
Why?
I can delete one of those things. Done.
No! The goat! We summoned him! How dare you?
I dare. Easily. Guess what? He's gone again.
How dare you? We went through the ritual and everything to summon him.
I don't care. Guess what? I went through a ritual to summon Buck. It's called being a mechanic.
So,
No one cares. That's fake
I
magic.
know. It's fake
Oh,
magic.
oh goodness.
Knockoff magic.
So that's not how magic works.
Bootleg weave.
That's not how it works, man. That's not how any of it works.
I despise what has been said.
I got myself a bootleg weave. Does anyone want a sniff, boys?
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll shut up and I'll die over there. Anywho, I believe that covers what happened.
I think that does, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Looking for some hopefully copyright-free music.
All you can do is pray, Karst.
Yes, I know. It's
Pray to the copyright holders.
please be good to me.
I mean, Lord Goat could have saved you.
Lord Goat is not the true Lord and Savior. Our true Lord and Savior is Rook, the one true God. That was joke is where only 1 or 2 people will get here because they're in my game.
All right. So, Crystal,
Yes.
you see this cloaked figure ducking into an alleyway, fleeing from the area of where this loud explosion went off. Does not look like anyone else, Thoric has noticed him, who is currently sleeping outside next to his large drake. What do you want to do?
He's very suspicious looking.
Mm-hmm. Just to kind of recap what you saw a large figure cloaked in a black hooded cloak. You'd see a pair of horns stretching up over the back of the hood. You saw something perched on the figure's shoulder, and you could tell that when you saw it move from underneath the cloak, the figure had a large, mangled arm. Like something had been done to it or something happened to it.
I well, not do that, but what's a good one to do here?
The figure is currently moving away.
Yeah, he is. We're going to. How far away is he?
At this point, he is probably about a good 150 feet away.
Okay, I am going to magic missile him.
Oh shit.
Get him to stop.
Okay.
At least attempt to, you know.
What's the range on magic missile?
120 feet.
Okay, he's 150 away. So you will have to leave your wagon and run after
Okay.
him in order to get close enough.
Yeah. So then I will jump out of the wagon. I will yell for Thorig to get up
What? 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 Weapon at the
and
ready.
um, get within range to blast him
Go blast him.
with
Blah, blah, blah.
So I
magic.
started blasting.
Exactly.
Yeah, we started blasting.
Okay.
Car,
That's
seeing
how
that
every good D&D story comes up. So we
See
started
that-
blasting. Sorry.
seeing that Crystal is like throwing magic in a direction, I'm just hopping on Anigo right away, and I'm just running in that direction.
Okay. How far is your Drake move?
His movement speed is 30, but I'd have him dash so he could go 60.
Okay. All right.
And then I will after he goes and shit, we'll see if how that works with the magic missile.
All right. So you fire off. What level was this at?
2.
Level 2. So you fire off 4 bolts of energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So as you hold out your wand and you fire off your 4 blasts, they arc and fly through the air, homing in on your target. They one after the other. Pelted the figure in the back. You watch this figure kind of begins to stumble. Goes, ah, oh, oh, oh no. Oh, oh,
Halt in the name of the law.
they found me. Ah!
Alright.
The figure starts dashing.
I'll
You can see that now that he's dashing, the figure's cloak kind of brushes back on the side. You can now get within the moonlight. You can, cause you guys can see in the dark, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you can see with the moonlight that he has his right arm's this big, mangled, like club of an arm. Starts running, just it's kind of like is like dragging it,
Mm.
and the way the figure just kind of hobbles and scuffles, kind of like an Igor like dragging run, but still somehow
Mm.
manages to go at a full speed.
I'm gonna dimension door in front of him
Oh shit.
and
Okay.
pull out my weapon and hold it directly in front of me. Not piercing him, but just, so that, if he were to run any faster, he'd run into it.
Mhm.
He'd run into my blade 10 times.
Okay.
I get that reference.
Great. Like, stop.
Okay.
Stop running. You're running away. You're looking even more suspicious if you keep running.
All right. So he is going to do an overrun action on you. So I need you to make me an athletics check, please.
Karst, how far away am I from him at this point? With Anirgo dashing.
You were probably about, I'd say, 80 feet away.
Cool.
Athletics, not acrobatics.
Yes. As he's trying to knock you down.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. She's not a
Whoops.
strong girl.
Whoops.
Oh god, alright.
Sorry, I did that on the wrong column. So,
Jesus. Like,
Yeah.
dude, that's...
so 14.
Hey, she's dead.
No, sorry. I did that on the wrong column. So yeah, 14. Yeah, plus his modifier. Yeah, he knocks you down. He just kind of taking his big club-like arm. He just swings against you, and just knocks you down, and just barrels past you. Just keep running.
I yell out for Thorig to get him, and hopefully alert others that something's going on. If the others can hear. Because I have no way to contact them.
So as he moves away from you, he gets about as he gets 30 feet away from you, you see
You do have a way of
his
contacting us, by the way. I just remembered the different sending stone that reaches all those Serena.
I don't have that.
I don't have it either.
Yeah,
Wrong character.
They weren't handed out. So yeah, Crystal, as this figure gets about 30 feet away from you, you see his body begin to glow and arc bolts of arcane energy, yellowish
Counter.
arcane energy, off of his
Do you
body,
counter spell?
and you can feel like the air to begin to electrify.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden, he's gone. And you can see like this weird aura of energy linger before it shatters, and there's a burst of thunder that just echoes out from this aura.
Yeah, I don't have that though.
Gotcha.
You can see the figure now about 90 feet further from where he was.
Thunderstep.
Gotcha.
So of course, do we hear that? Do we hear
Oh,
in the
I'm sure
tavern?
you would
the
have
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah, that you guys all of a sudden hear this loud bursting crack of thunder. Almost like if you ever heard thunder like a lightning strike happens over your head of your home. That thunder is really close.
Crystal, can you teleport me to him?
Mm.
Can
swear to
I-
God,
Yes.
this wasn't me this time.
I get off on Neargo and I like hold up. I don't know how it works. I hold up my hand.
I grab him and I
While you are
set off another
running,
dimension door.
Crystal,
Yes.
there is next to you Nova following you.
Right. I tell Nova to. That's right, Nova was there.
Mhm.
I look to Nova. Go get Mercy and the others, because we've got a problem.
Good.
And I'll grab Thorig's hand and dimension door again up to the cloaked figure, who I assume is Sterling.
Okay.
Karst, can I... Two questions. One, could we stay throughout the entire day yesterday? Could we have taken a short rest? And second of all, can I dimension door 500 feet towards them? Towards the sound of the thunder.
Okay. What if you didn't do anything strenuous yesterday?
I literally just sat with Mercy, went to go get my armor upgrade. No, not with Mercy. I went and sat with Serena and Crystal.
Mhm.
Went and got my armor upgraded, and I went to hang out with Thorig.
Okay. So yeah, you could have gotten a short rest in. Yeah.
I have counterspells again.
Wonderful.
So, and roll me a perception check. See if you can, because it's thunder. It radiates. So see if you can discern an accurate enough location.
17.
Okay. You think you know the location that the thunder came from. I will need you to roll me a D100 though.
Six.
And
Okay.
so they're dead.
I dimension door into a wall.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you cast your dimension door, trying to head in the directions cast of thunder, you end up on a 2-story rooftop, and hold on a sec. Let me see something. Oh, wrong one.
It's over, Sterling. I have the high ground.
Okay. You end up in a chicken coop
On a roof.
on a roof.
Any way out?
Yeah, there's a door, but as you just into the chicken coop, all the sleeping chickens just kind of start to wake up.
Serena,
Do
does
I-
Finn usually just teleport away randomly?
Not like this, no.
I'll go burst through a window.
Okay.
First, do I please see them?
So as you go and leave the chicken coop, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
It at disadvantage because it is dark out. Even though there is moonlight, you don't have dark vision.
Disadvantage. Perception.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, I had a 25 on one. It's a 17 still. That was a natural 20 if I had a normal roll. God.
Yeah, you're having a hard time seeing them.
Yeah.
I'm listening specifically to the sound of a dwarf and a half elf fighting a ogre type thing.
Okay, roll me perception check. Just straight roll because it's sound.
Okay, no,
sight.
that'll be.
But
Sound wise, yeah. I'm actually.
But you have
When
to
I'm
start
up there, I
moving.
would listen.
You have to start moving around though. So which direction do I head?
Do I see Nova running back towards the inn?
That's 17. Nova's a big creature, and,
And
pure
white fur.
white fur. Yeah, you probably would have.
I'm gonna start looking the opposite direction, basically, from where she's coming from. She's coming towards the inn. I'm gonna look on the path she's taking.
Okay. So if you head in that direction, let me know a perception check with disadvantage, because it's still dark.
Another one. That's a 7.
Yeah, no, you're still having a hard time spotting them. Some of the moonlight's causing some of the taller buildings to cast shadows, and yeah, it's hard to see everything. So,
And I've seen Thorig's halberd in action, right? I've seen it
yeah,
glow.
but you don't see
In
it
that
glowing
case,
right
alright. In that case, I'll hold until I get a better sight of them.
now. Okay. All right, Thorig, it's Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Thorig, as you grab onto Crystal's hand after leaping off of your Drake, she focuses her energy, and you can see this bluish aura that begin to cover you before this blue doorway opens up. She jumps through with you and just just disappear, and then reappear, and you're in front of the fleeing figure.
I try to knock him down.
All right.
If possible. If possible, I'd like to take the back end of my halberd and like try to sweep the legs or something and try to get him to go down.
Okay. Roll me a athletics check, and this will be contested against his acrobatics.
Oh,
How's your?
Mmm. Okay. So. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you managed to sweep one of his legs.
okay. Is he prone now?
Not quite. He's a little bit. He's off balance. I'll say. So you did roll
Okay.
a natural 1.
Yeah. Can I use my second attack to? Because technically, like a shove attack counts as like one attack, and I have 3 attacks. So can I just use a shove attack again as part of
Yeah.
my?
You
Cool.
you have advantage on this one. So throw me another athletics check
Sure.
with advantage, and he'll have disadvantage on this one. So
Oh, plus
16.
10 and advantage, and you roll a.
Hey, that's just the Ethan can't roll above a 10.
Neither could he.
2 8s. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. You as you go to as you spin around and go for another sweep, you go for the other leg, pulling it out from
Mhm.
underneath them, and you see him fall back with a loud thud. As he does, you can now see that the cloaked figure, as his cloak kind of billows open, the moonlight catching them. You see this, not what you were expecting figure. It's best described an abomination.
Mm.
You can see multiple scar marks. You can see where chunks of flesh have been taken away and then the wounds stitched closed. The horns you've seen on him aren't even natural. You can see where they've been grafted onto his skull. His large club-like arm appears to have been made that way by some sickening type of magic, where stuff was transmutated into his flesh to give it a different property than what it had before, as if they tried to make it into stone and metal.
Strange.
The little
Okay.
the little figure the little thing that was perched on his shoulder comes flapping down, and you see it's a cute bird, very colorful. It looks at you and just goes, "Rah! Hey, back up, Buster!" Rah!
Third attack, I want to try to grapple this thing's arms, so hopefully they can't cast spells anymore because they need to move arms and stuff.
Hey, Cars, you said large thud sound?
Yeah, go ahead.
So they have to roll. They have to roll. At least I don't know how you, but raw rules say they have to roll acrobatics against my athletics for grapple.
Athletics or acrobatics, depending on how they want to break free. If they want to brute force it or slip away.
Right.
So.
And then mine is.
Okay. Okay, this thing's massive arm, it's proven difficult for you to hold on to, as he just just bats you away with it, breaking free, and he tries to scramble up onto his feet.
Well, before he does that, I assume, I don't know if we're still turns, I'd like to put my foot on his chest and sit and hold my halberd down and say, "Don't move."
You were trying to grapple him, so.
Okay. I will still enter my stance anyway.
Crystal is there if she wants to do anything.
Right. I will enter my stance.
Well, a big wolf is there who can help.
And I kind of had to wait for a car to get there quickly because I have expeditious retreat. So I would have just casted that action, bonus action, dash.
Okay. So,
hey, Cars, what's my distance from the thud?
You're not sure. Roll me a perception check, though. It will be a straight roll, though.
Alright. I love toggling and untoggling advantage and disadvantage. That's a 14.
You know, you could just leave it on.
Yeah.
I mean,
So.
if you leave advantage on, I just, if you have disadvantage, I just take the lower roll then. Alright, 14. With this extra auditory information coming in, and the glow of Thoric's halberd, you do see them now more clearly. You get like a point of reference to where they are.
How far away?
They appear to be, from your position, about, I'd say 110 feet.
Can I start making my way to them?
Sure. Serena, what would you be doing during all this?
Probably be confused and go to where the commotion is.
Okay, so you make your way there too. Go ahead. Do I even have to ask you for a perception check?
I'll probably roll a natural 1, and I accept that
higher
fate.
than most.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that I'd probably get a crit fail.
Okay.
I know you didn't mean it like that, but even if you did crit fail, you're still doing better than half of the creatures in DMG and M Monsters Manual.
Kai, can you roll me 1, 2, please?
Do you want me to roll you one, Cars?
Yeah.
No?
Just out of curiosity.
Here's perception. Ready for that too? Oh no, I was wrong. It was a 7. It was 5 off.
Okay.
Oh my goodness gracious almighty.
Wow!
See, every time you put it to the test, you always roll a natural 20. That's,
I'm
you're like,
sorry.
oh, I'm not going to roll well, and then you do.
Cars, I'd like to change my perception to me just looking where Serena's looking and then using that as my perception.
It's like,
I'm sorry, Cars. I really.
okay, so yeah. Okay, so you guys follow. As you do, Nova comes up to you all and just kind of, barks and just kind of tries to get your attention for you to follow. And I'm assuming you guys can. And all right, so Crystal, is there anything you wanted to do?
He's prone.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's trying to get up now that after he fought Thorg off from the grapple. Crystal?
Muted. Sorry.
Jen?
I was muted, sorry.
It's okay.
Said I'm going to cast Booming Blade
Ooh.
and make an attack at him.
Okay. Roll that attack. Ooh, that'll hit.
Fire and ice, beating him up.
Okay. So, you bash him.
Yeah, knock him back down. Get down. Stay down.
So as you hit him, you can start to see his entire being reverberate with energy. And as your blade collides, you go, ah! No, please! Ah! And you
stay down.
You watch as his hand kind of flicks at you, and you see this fire begin to build and coalesce. And
oh, is he attacking her?
It seems like some type of unconscious reaction.
Then, if he's attacking her, then I'm gonna make an attack on him as a reaction because of Sentinel.
Okay.
So
Crystal, can you make me a dexterity save, please?
Yeah, I can do that.
And he's prone, so I've got advantage.
Okay, so you succeed. And that attack will hit. So, Crystal, you take. Here, let me see here. 15 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As you see this fire just kind of begin to leap up and fire at you in like a defensive way. And Thorg, you bring down your halberds and slash him again. He cries out in pain, "No! Oh, please!
Stop it! Stop it!
I didn't mean to! Please! Don't!
Then I didn't mean to bring my halberd on your face.
Don't take me back! Don't take me back, please!
Take you back where?
To the torturers.
Well, we're not with them. I don't even know who you're talking about.
Why you chased me?
You were running and you looked very suspicious.
I was scared. Loud boom scared me.
What is your name?
Yes, that too.
My name is Ungo.
Insight check.
Okay, go ahead and roll insight check.
Oh, he's telling the truth. I believe him.
Why you hurt Ungo?
You look like someone that these guys are searching for.
Ungo, I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to answer.
You just see Ungo start crying.
Hey, stop crying. Look, I am looking for someone that looks a lot like you. Wondering if you've heard of a man named Sterling before.
Someone look like Ungo?
Yes. Looks a lot like you.
Poor creature.
He said to come here in a few days. Do you know him?
Yeah, everyone else is arriving at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm here. I still can't hear very well, so you're gonna have to speak up.
Uncle, no sterling person.
Hmm. Who is torturing you?
You see him kind of begin to
Real
ball
quick.
up and shake his
You
head.
better tell me before I become your next fear.
Hey, no, hey, Uncle dare not speak game.
Karst, I cast Lesser Restoration just to clear the deafness from myself in. Can I see signs of a disguise self spell or anything of that?
Roll me investigation check.
Hey, Curse, can I do a thing?
Sure. And you do not see disguise.
I'll cast True Seeing.
Okay.
And I'm basically.
Do you have
Um.
the ornament eyes?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yes, remember when I asked you about it a while ago?
Right. Okay. All right.
Just assume that I have all the spell components for all the spells I'm gonna cast until I bring it up again.
All right. Just making sure you subtract the money.
I did.
Okay.
My wallet screamed in pain.
Your wallet screams and wizard.
Yeah.
All right. So you cast that, and as you kind of gaze down at this creature, you don't see anything magical or like any kind of deceptive visage being cast over.
Is somebody scrying on it by any chance? Because it reveals.
Roll me a perception check.
Because the true sight reveals, pretty much everything.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception check as you look around.
23.
Okay. So as you begin to look around, your eyes now you cast your spell on it. Everything kind of seems to glow in neon colors. As you look around, you notice there's this floating orb hovering about 10 feet or so above this creature on the ground.
Is it a scrying?
You've never seen what scrying looks like?
I would be tempted to disagree, but sure.
You haven't seen what a scrying orb looks like, as they are usually invisible and unable to be seen.
Can I, dispel it?
You can try.
I would like to attempt that.
Okay. What level?
5th.
Okay, let me double check something real quick.
Scrying is a 5th level spell.
Yes, but I'm seeing what level the person cast it at. Okay. All right. So you reach out your hand, and with a snap of your fingers, you dispel the magic of the scrying. As you watch the orb's eye kind of flick to you for a second before dissolving into dust and floating away.
He knows we're on to him.
What?
Whoever did this to this person knows that we're on to him.
Do you think it was the person we're looking for who was spying in on this?
Probably.
Fucking great.
You there, sit on the floor. Describe the man who's done this to you, or what you explain, or the person who are you scared of? Describe the person.
He kind of turns and looks to you and it's like, kind of begins shaking his head as he just kind of grabs the hair from his shoulder and just kind of starts petting it gently.
Aww.
I'm gonna flee from them,
From who?
Oh,
people in white coats, people with masks, pe- people that uh, want hurt Ungo.
Kai would go and sit next to the guys. Like, we're not going to help you further. It was an honest mistake, as it may have seemed. You're not who we're looking for.
You let Ungo go.
Can you at least describe the mass? And I'm sure everyone here will feel very compelled to at least let you go completely.
Like, people were like, kind of looks and points to Finn. Look like him, but different. Kind of then starts to kind of gesture to like ears and stuff. Not you look, they human, but not same human. The white coats, masks, were. Begins to kind of try to like take his one good like his this good hand. He takes his finger and begins drawing in the snow kind of a crude picture, and you see this uh, kind of rectangular square mask or shape with what he draws for it, kind of like eye holes, and then this strange uh, emblem in the center, stretching down from in between where the eye holes would be down to the like kind of down the middle of the mask.
Can I roll a history check?
Yes.
Or an intelligence check to determine if I can tell what this is, or what do I just a
it'd
history
be
or
a
what?
history if you see if you recall any of this.
Cars,
25.
same thing with Finn?
Sure.
13.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this
20.
this isn't something you know, Finn. For Kai though, this is you've seen this symbol once before, and when you're mulling over field reports from the Hunters Guild. This symbol belongs to a zealot-like faction of wizards, people who have been caught performing unsanctioned experiments that go against go against natural order of life and the rights of living creatures.
Oh.
The reports say that they are working on trying to build what they refer to as the perfect being.
Cars, is it kind of like the person who experimented on Polly?
Serena would get that inkling, yes.
Would Finn as well, since he has the book.
Yeah. You still have that book on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll me an intelligence check with advantage.
I'll help. Ungrel, I believe his name was.
2 natural ones.
Wonderful.
Congratulations.
Okay. You brain fart on the book.
I believe his name was Ungrel. Cars.
Ungo.
Ungo. I'll help Ungo up. I will pass him 15 gold, and I'll tell him, look, apologies for that. Feel free. You don't worry. Just this will help you at least. Apologies about that. You all got the wrong person, but this is also something that's really bad to be dealing with. Ungo, if you're free to. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Ungo free to go.
yes.
Serena, would you mind healing him at least? It looks like Mercy and
Was
Thor
Mercy?
did. No, not Mercy. Sorry, Crystal and Thor did quite a number.
Of course, and she'll heal him.
He kind of flinches a bit as you bring your hand near him.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'm only going to heal you. I promise you'll feel better.
Well, she's healing. I'm going to relate to the party the whole unsanctioned wizardry stuff.
There you go.
It was very much sanctioned, thank you. We thought he was someone we were looking for.
Oh, he's referring to the emblem that Ungo drew
Mm.
and what that means.
Ah,
Yeah, not what you did. No.
gotcha.
Where did you escape from?
Ungo, no. Ungo, run, long time. Flee multiple lands. Ungo, just remember, the place was dead. Smell of death. Hard to breathe. Everything gone.
It's. You don't have to describe further. It's okay. Finn, can I have it? Finn?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull him aside. You were like really big in the army, right?
Yeah.
So how do you not know you don't ask the person who's probably traumatized the questions about the stuff he's traumatized about? Because then he's
Because-
not gonna probably answer, and he's probably gonna send him into a frenzy and probably attack us again?
Because I'm not the one who handled the people problem. It was peace. There's a reason why. We've pretty much stuck around each other for long enough.
Oh dear God, okay.
Also, I'll leave you. I need to check on something. I'll leave you to take care of this. And Finn is gonna head back to his room in the inn.
Okay.
The one with a Kai outline on the wall. Because we bunked together.
Oh no, I got a room
Look,
for
is probably
myself.
still there, confused.
I got a room for you, and I got a room for myself. I'm heading to my own room.
Okay.
Yeah, he got the room next to yours.
Ah, okay.
So the
I have the other. I have the other side of the Kai outline.
yeah. Yeah, he has a couple split boards. But Ungo just kind of looks to Thoric and Crystal and just kind of shrinks away from both of them and kind of hides behind Serena a bit as he pets his bird. The bird just kind of squawks and goes, "Ah! Thank you very much!"
Kind of like come from behind it, like Thorg and Crystal. I'm like, I like putting his arm around both of you guys, but probably not around Crystal because he's really short. Unless, how tall is Crystal?
She's actually pretty tall, for a half elf. She is 6 foot.
Oh, okay. Kai is 5'8", so he'd probably like, can you get like lower it a little bit. A little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay.
Okay. And then just kind of like hunkers his arms around you. You two owe him an apology.
Okay.
For what?
For what you did.
I didn't do anything.
I glare at him.
I glare at him as well.
Look, I thought it might be the person we're looking for. I asked him to stop nicely, right? I came up to him and tried to just knock him down nicely and not hurt him at all, and then he hurt Crystal, and so I attacked to defend Crystal. I did nothing wrong. I will not apologize.
He is not within the same level of calmness or mind sake as me or Crystal. He probably thought we were the people who did such things to him. Therefore, I think you need to make an exception. Please.
Maybe if he
It's absurd.
apologizes for hurting Crystal, I will apologize to him.
Crystal, is there any hard feelings about him hurting you?
He was only protecting himself.
Done. There you go. Now go
No,
apologize.
I want to hear it from his mouth.
Uncle, sorry. No want to hurt anyone. That thing happens when Uncle get hurt. Uncle have no control. Sorry.
Then I am sorry
Alright.
for hurting you.
As am I.
Mm,
Thank you.
He just kind of starts slinking away. Good one, Polly. Let's get you some food. Rah! Oh, John, good.
Thorg extinguishes his halberd.
Wait, what did he just call the bird?
Polly.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's either just Polly because it's like a bird.
Yeah.
I mean, Finn cast True Sight, so it's not like Karst would have said, "Oh, hey, that's actually Polly," because he
I
would
know,
see that.
I know, but just I have a
Yeah.
question for you.
Polly with 2 L's. Okay, if you have a question for Uncle, you can ask him.
It's out of curiosity. It's probably honestly just a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle, forgive me for asking, but when you were at the bad place, was there a was there a young person there too that was really childlike?
He kind of begins to think back, but then he starts to hold his head.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't think too hard. If it hurts your head, don't worry about it. It's just I know someone named Polly who sadly was in the same state as you.
He holds up the bird. You know Polly?
Well, I know someone that calls himself Polly. Yes.
He kind of then turns the bird back to him. Polly here? The other person named after you. Ooh. He kind of like holds Polly out to you. Polly, say hi to nice lady. Ah! Hi, lady.
Aww. Dang it, guys! How dare you beat up this sweet child?
Look, it looked suspicious.
I know.
Add this person to the list of Serena's children.
No, he's safer here, if anything. But Serena will just tell him, alright, Andro, please stay safe. We'll make sure that if we can, we'll probably make sure the people who hurt you will pay for what they did. I kind of promised my own friend that I'd do that sooner or later.
He kind of then turns the bird back to him. You see him. He's just holding Even with like his big mangled hand, he's holding the bird very gently. Oh, Polly, hear that? Ungo and Polly make new friend. Yay!
Aww. I take out one of the bird plushies I have. I think it was an owl one. Yeah, I remember it was an owl one. And I give it to him. I'm like, here you go, another bird friend for you.
He takes it. What's its name? Wait, I know. Polly too.
Electric Boogaloo. Sorry, I had to.
God damn it.
Funny enough, I'm playing Salt Marsh with some friends right now, and that's the name of our ship.
Electric Boogaloo.
We named it C2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Salt.
He's he takes the owl plushie and he just kind of like tries to perch up on his shoulder, but it keeps wanting to fall off. Polly Juno, stay.
Karst, I'll quickly like pull up some different like random like knickknacks and things and try and build something that helps it just like perch up on his shoulder.
Okay. Roll me a Tinker's Tools.
Of course. Here you go. 24.
Okay.
I build it so well, God himself comes down and high fives Kai.
Yeah, you managed to make a holster that's kind of like just hooks around and manages to hold on.
Here you go, and this way, Polly 2 Electric Boogaloo can stick on your shoulder from now on.
He just kind of laughs and begins to clap his hands. Yes. Oh.
Right.
He then just kind of like
Speaking of random,
pats you on top of the head. Hey, thank you.
it's no problem.
Oh.
Also watch it, I got slammed into a wall.
He
Ow.
then kind of like does Kai still have his fake horn on, or?
Oh no, he doesn't have that on.
All right. Ango's gonna kind of like pull something out from this pouch and just kind of like stick it on top of your horn stub. It's like, Ango fix horn.
Thank you. If you'll excuse me, I have to get work on something that's gonna try and kill me again. So very tired.
You are not working on another blowable.
Don't worry about it, I'll make sure it hits me
Unless
right
it's
in my
blow up
only.
doll.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's a machine gun that
Ew.
blew up.
We need you in one piece.
I'm confused. Is it Laya or Mercy that's talking right now? You said,
Excuse me.
Tara, that. No, it's just because you said that Mercy doesn't really make those kind of jokes. That was a Laya thingy. That's why.
That's fair.
I'm just saying what you told me. That's all. I didn't try to be mean.
That's
I'm
fair.
sorry.
Right, I'm going to
I'm
go
not
back
in
to
the right
working
mind, I'm
on
sorry.
stuff.
It's okay.
Anyways, thank you all for coming, ladies and gentlemen, as we have now... Apologies, person. My head hurts,
Kai,
sorry. No,
don't
shut up.
work on blowing things. I'm serious.
Okay, mother, thank you very much. And he'll just start walking back.
I know you got wings, but you can get blown up so high only.
So, with that aside, Ungo thanks you, Serena, for healing him up and apologizes again. And
It's okay.
he wishes you luck in finding the person you're looking for. And he'll begin to walk off.
So, Cars, did you get my message?
Yeah, I was gonna be getting to that. I was wondering what you guys are doing.
Gonna head
Guys-
back to the wagon.
Okay.
Kai's gonna work a tiny bit more on what he was working on and then go to hit the hay.
Before going back, if Finn's not busy, Serena will probably say something like something to him, saying something like, "I don't know how I feel about the fact that there's still more wizards out there who have hurt other people, like Polly and his family, and the family of changelings. I mean,
It's. Don't blame the profession, blame the people who blame the world.
I don't blame the profession. I just don't like the fact that magic's being used to hurt others like this."
I know. I know what you mean. But the problem. I know what you mean. The problem is. And we try and solve these problems wherever we go. But even we don't have the resources to stop this thing everywhere. So, what I'd advise you to do, just don't overthink on the matter. Try and help anything, all of those that you can get to. And the rest will. And we'll find a way to help the rest.
Alright.
And believe me, I don't. Neither do I like the way magic is being used. Yeah, if you excuse me, Serena, I have to. I have to work on something. I have to work on something.
Okay. So
That's all I can manage to say right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, Finn,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Investigation. Am I decent at those? Yeah. That's a 23, not a natural 20, sadly.
Yeah, it's okay. It's 23. Okay. So, you, Matt, as you go through your stuff, trying to figure out what you can learn, you come across the book and you begin to look through it. As you do, you see this emblem again, that, but more clarity than what Ungo was able to draw. You see this long diamond shape. Inside is a square turned on side to look like a diamond. And inside that is a circle, and inside that is a triangle. And you see it. What languages do you speak?
I would have had the goggles of translation on.
Okay. Alright, so use that.
And I still
yes.
have, and for the remaining amount of time, I do still have true sight, so anything hidden in the book I would notice.
Sure. Okay. So, as you begin to read through it, the goggles translating for you and compounding with your true sight, you do find that there are some invisible passages written in the book. What you find out, though, is that this group calls himself the group of, or no, the Sanctist Sect. A group of, as you learn with that investigation, you learn that it is a group of like-minded wizards who are trying to create the perfect being, to create the perfect body to house themselves in, to find a way to beat death itself, but without succumbing to the effects of, as they refer to as, more pathetic and weaker forms of staying off death by succumbing to lichdom. They want to be able to be a being of beauty and life that will not succumb to illness or aging or death, trying to obtain immortality. As you continue reading through, you find hidden passages that basically list some of their formulas for past tests they have done. You notice that in footnotes that they put down at the bottom of these, it lists that these were failures in the past. As you continue on and on, you come across more and more heinous experiments that they have done on different creatures, trying to find which ones are the most capable of surviving the experiments. As you get towards the back of the book, you find that the most latest experiments have been on changeling creatures. Using their natural ability to change, they find that they have a better chance of surviving the experiments done. But finding an abundant source of these changelings has proven difficult. And as you read one of the invisible passages, you do note about one experiment that they were very enthusiastic about and had high hopes for. But that's when the book ends. There are multiple pages left that are blank. It seems whoever was writing this book was not able to continue to do so.
So, in other words, they're trying to become gods. Right?
If that's what Finn thinks.
I mean, they're trying to become godlike entities where they don't age, no disease, no nothing, just basically become perfect.
Roll me an insight check.
Insight. Did it roll?
Not yet.
Oh,
There-
it rolled.
there it goes.
That's an 8.
Yeah, they're trying to become gods.
That's a 7, I know, because I double click the button.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Alright, so,
during all this, I'm still gonna do what Polly asked me to do, and that's basically mark down things that he would find interesting.
okay.
And does it by any chance mention a location?
Roll me. Now that insight you rolled before, yeah, you weren't able to discern the location. There's no clear X marks a spot on the map location listed.
But from where where the thing we found pointed out, Finn would probably think. Finn's guess would be in the land of the fallen.
Okay.
That's his guess.
Let's go. Let's go. More of a reason to go.
We're not ready for that. You
I don't care.
lady.
I will die there, and it will be great.
So,
Oh my days.
Finn, as you're kind of going through this, you hear a knock on your door.
I'll believe. Who is it?
It's your worst nightmare, family.
I see. I'm gonna place a bookmark on the page I was in, and I'll put the book in the bag of holding.
Okay.
And I'll throw my normal spell book on the table, and I'll open the door.
took you like 10 minutes to open the door. Are you okay?
Processing.
I see. Dumb question. You may not have it. Do you still have any commander's notes about your Operation False God?
Those would be with Peace, since he kept the more hands-on records. Peace was, talk to your uncle. He probably has those.
Ah, yes. Here, let me just walk to. Oh, wait, I can't.
I see your point, but I'm pretty sure. Why are you interested in that all of a sudden?
I'm just curious what was their vision of the whole true God who was going of like entity of death and whatever.
Hmm. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can get Peace to basically. I'll see if I can work something out with Peace to send you the notes.
Okay.
What time is it, by the way, Karst?
It is nighttime.
Like,
Late at night.
There's no clock in your room.
It's late.
It's hard to tell the time because of how fast the sun sets up here in the north.
it's late. Shouldn't you be asleep by now after working on Buck and taking a solid hit? I mean, I can still see your ass through the wall.
Look, I'm not that dummy thick.
Tell that to the wall. Tell that to the boards.
Yes, I should be asleep, yes. I'm 12. Shouldn't
I
you
know.
be asleep? You're older than me. What are you gonna do? Lay your arms across and lay in a coffin afterwards because you're 80 million years old? Just starts walking off.
Not yet.
Get fucked!
Oh, if only you knew what I had planned for Finn. You're not really far off, by the way.
Oh. Oh, and hey, Karst.
Yes.
Okay, so that thing that I messaged you, that was more of a list of things I wanted to do when it came daytime. But what Thorig is doing now after he found out someone was watching them, he goes into the tavern and he has all these maps and papers and everything on a table, and he is like planning like sort of a battle strategy, if you will. He's sitting there planning, and he will do that for a good while before he goes to sleep. And then that thing that I wrote to you is a list of things that he thinks he needs to do for the next day to figure out. So that's what will come.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. So he will be like going to the library and researching some of that or asking around, stuff like that. So I was just making a list for me so I can keep seeing it or remember what it is I wanted to do.
Ah. Okay.
Do I see Thorig in the tavern below? Because Finn want to grab a drink before he head to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably would. As you see. So, Fanny, as you go down, you see Thorig there, and
There's just maps and papers and like strategies. Like he moved like 2 tables together, and it's just like it covers everything. And you see him just standing there and looking around and writing things down and kind of all over the place with it. I mean, not as in it's chaotic. It's very orderly. Everything clearly has a place, but he's moving around the tables and writing things.
so and
You have more maps, and you look like you're planning more than I did when I was in the middle of the end of the world.
you see Ken's there too, kind of polishing some of the mugs.
It is good to have a plan. Things I need to know, things I need to find out. We know a lot less than would be ideal, which is unfortunate. Everything kind of changed when you said that we were being watched.
No,
So
Not we. More of the creature was. Also, do you have anything? Give me something top shelf.
Top shelf. He Ken kind of goes over, grabbing this step stool as he's kind of short, and starts stepping up and going up to the top shelf, and starts grabbing down just random things. Some of them are balls that have alcohol in them. Some are just like bowls and a vase. It's random things. Top shelf.
Give me a bottle of alcohol.
Ken kind of looks over and looks at these and kind of like checks them, then hands you one. Goes, and then in a different voice goes, 15 gold.
I'll drop down to. I'll put down 2 platinum.
Ken will take
Actually,
it and
hold on. I might have exact change. No, I do not. Yeah, 2 platinum.
okay, he'll hand you back 5 gold, and then we'll hand you 2 glasses to drink from.
Thank you. And I'm gonna go over to where Thorig is. So it looks like you're really worried now.
Not worried, trying to come up with a plan. Assuming we do not know who is watching us, but I'm going to assume the worst, because it is better to plan that way. Assume that who it is we are looking for knows that we are here. So the question is, why were they coming here in the first place? What is special about Isal? Is there something we can find in the history? Perhaps it is a safe haven for them. Why are they coming here? If the reason is important enough, then they are still going to come here, and perhaps we can use that to our advantage. But if the reason is not important and it was just some sort of fling, which I don't see why anyone would come here as just a vacation, it is not the most beautiful place, so there must be a reason why they're here. And then how will we know when they're here? And since they know what we look like, how can we make ourselves look different? Those are just some of the questions that need answering.
Plans never survive first contact with the enemy. Take it from a man who had many plans.
Trust me, Master Finn, I understand this, but it is still good to have a plan just in case.
I believe you, though. Take it slow. If you try and plan out every detail, more often than not, you'll find yourself blinded.
Every detail or not is beside the point. We still need to know when and why they are coming, and if they will still come since they know we are here, or are we going to be wasting more time? I think these are reasonable details to figure out, no?
Yes. Hey, Kurs, was the scrying orb specifically focused on what was the thing's name again?
Ungo.
Was it specifically focused on Ungo, or were we all caught under it?
It was focused on him, but it did seem to take notice of the rest of you.
Notice, but not direct.
Yes.
No.
Because you noticed that as you went to dispel it, it did look at you.
So it only has the best image of me.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
As far as you know, you've never cast Scry before. Well, wait, have you cast Scry before?
Yes, multiple
Yes.
times.
Many
have.
times.
That's right, you have. So
which is
you-
why
so
you
so
said
you would
when you
know
don't know.
that with scrying, it is focused on the person you're scrying on, but you can see things around them to like kind of a peripheral vision kind of thing.
Don't worry, it didn't notice. It didn't notice the finer detail of the rest of you, though it did get a good eyeful of me.
Still, the element of surprise is we can assume it's gone. It's better to assume it's gone than to assume that it was just someone else that we're not interested in. looking in. So that changes how we go about things. We need to be more careful, otherwise our prey is going to get afraid and not come at all. So that is what I'm planning. How do we continue the mission in a different way?
Can we? Can you? She looks to Finn. Can you scry on your person you're looking for and find out where he is and what he's doing?
Sadly, I cannot, since for me to scry on someone, I would have had at least to seen them once, or I would need a possession of theirs, which is something that we lack.
What about something? You said you're looking for a matching weapon of his or something? Don't you have the other half of it?
It's all the way. It's it's 3 continents over that in that direction right now.
Okay.
When we see the blade, I should be able to instantly recognize it.
My fear is that this is a big city. It is easy to come and go without everyone knowing. What if they're just coming to pick something up and leave almost immediately? This I do not know. Also, the mayor was definitely hiding something, just letting you know. I told Crystal, but yeah, they know more than what they're leading on. Which
The mayor
alarms me, is what if they're in cohorts and the mayor will send them or let them know that we are here and help them and conceal them. They could be working together.
Possibly.
I need to go to the library. I need to find out more. And he takes all of his maps and just kind of rolls them up and all of his notes and his papers and closes notebooks and stashes it in bags and all that and walks out.
Okay.
To go to the library.
Okay. It is late at night.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Since Crystal joined the conversation, I thought we had jumped to morning.
No.
No, I had just walked in to see what everybody was doing.
He goes to the library anyway.
Okay.
He has questions. He doesn't need sleep. He needs answers.
So
Secret answers is a level.
I was gonna have a drink with Thoric, but he fucked off. Crystal, do you want to have a drink?
Sure, why not? It's one reason I came in here. To that.
I will open the bottle and pour the drink in both glasses.
Okay. So you do that. As you do, you kind of hit by a strong, sweet smell of honey, and you kind of pour it. It's a very nice, orangish, yellow color as it pours out.
Does it look like mead?
It does.
Is it honey mead?
Yeah,
It is.
it is. Mead is generally made with honey. It's fermented honey.
Mm-hmm.
So
The more you know.
all mead is honey mead.
As it is often hard to grow things for other alcohol, fermenting is probably the best way that they get alcohol up here. They have like the greenhouses. They have similar areas where they can do certain things like this. So, but as you guys both take a drink, it's quite good.
Yep.
Very top shelf.
I'll need to grab a bottle for peace. Even though he said he's gonna stop drinking, and I do not believe it I won't believe him until a year goes by. I'm actually timing this shit, Karst. Let me know when a year goes by. So,
Okay.
Great.
All right. So you two enjoy a nice mead drink. Uh, how much are you guys drinking? Just a glass, or
A couple glasses, like 2 glasses.
Okay.
All she'll have.
all right? So, go ahead and if you just gingerly drinking it, slowly. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution save. With well, not save, but a Constitution check with advantage.
Okay.
Why couldn't it be save and throw?
12. Okay. 16.
20 natural 20. I am
Oh,
happy.
20. Oh, yes. So
If it was a save, I'd have 5 more added to that. But hey,
so 12 and a 21. All right. You both are doing okay still. Finn's a bit better off than
yeah.
Crystal, but you both are okay. You're not going to be wasted or anything. So Thorig, as you head off and head to find the library,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and roll me an investigation check as you try to find directions to the library.
Cool. Letting you know, a year ago would come with me.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I rolled above a 10.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
this is
Someone.
who took my roll 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you do find directions that take you to the library.
Yep.
And as you go up to this large ramshack hobblepodge building, it looks like it's made of pieced together other pieces. You go up and go open the door, and it's locked. And then you see the sign on the door that says closed.
Does it say an open time at all?
Yeah, there is a sign that shows when it does open.
Which is when
Looks like they open at 10 a.m.
I pound my fist on the door.
Okay.
See if
You
I
pound
mean
on
he
it.
doesn't. Yeah.
There's no reply.
He then just looks. I look at Anudigo. Well, Anudigo, looks like we're sleeping here.
And Nirgo just kind of grumbles and rolls his eyes.
Hey, come here, you big love nut. And he will come and he will like give Anudigo a hug and like, he will sleep with Anudigo outside, in front of the library,
Okay.
and he will wake up as soon as possible and wait for it to open.
Okay. It is cold out.
Yep.
Okay. I need you to run me a Constitution save if you're sleeping outside, no shelter. And Nirgo does not count as shelter.
I rolled. It's not showing up in the chat.
There it goes.
There we go. Yeah, there we
What the fuck?
go.
Jesus
Mhm.
Christ.
That's not a con save. That's a fucking guess what? You can't do shit to me. Save Karst.
God damn. Okay.
so we know.
Plus
So
11.
Thorig is small spoon.
So Thorig apparently is freaking part frost giant.
This is true.
Okay, so alright, so no ramification will come from that. Lucky you. Okay. So, for the rest of you back at the inn, what are you doing? Besides sleeping if you want to sleep.
Crystal will finish her drink and she'll go back to her wagon and go to sleep at this point.
Okay. Alright. So,
Serena, I had myself muted, but for Serena, I guess she would just think on what to do with the whole situation, with the fact that things seem to be getting worse by the second. There's Sterling. There's this strange cold. and there's these wizards that essentially want to achieve lichhood, which is super bad in itself. And after that, she'll probably just go to sleep.
Okay.
I would
Just a
actually.
casual
say
existential
something.
crisis.
Kai did technically damage the wall, so he's gonna look for Ying to like pay. It's like sorry about the wall and the loud noise.
You see, she's kind
So we
of
go there.
look like she's dressing ready for bed, and she's kind of looking very
Hi.
sleepy. She's like, ah, oh, it is fine. That is
Sorry
why
about
I
the wall.
that is why I charge so much for rooms for outsiders. Often enough, they accidentally cause destruction. It's the rest of your party will get part of their payment back, and as soon as you guys leave.
You sure can pay for the damage?
Mm,
Be fine.
mm. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Of course. I'll take the extra money. Though. So what caused the damage this time? Got a little bit too promiscuous with a partner, or did you cut drops something volatile that you had on you from one of your adventures and make it blow up, or
Look, lady, I fucking wish it was the first one. No, I was working on something and decided to explode in my face. Sent me across the room, and apparently my ass left an embed that reached embed in the wall that reached to the other end of the wall.
she kind of bends over and looks down behind you.
I don't
Uh,
see it either. Don't worry.
that's that probably must not be that big of a dent then.
I agree, but Finn is probably over exaggerating. How much is it, the damages?
I'll have to go take a look myself. She kind of like takes one final puff from her thing and blows out a few rings before she heads down the hallway, kind of draping this kind of silk scarf around her. She heads to your room. She opens up and takes a look.
Kyle kind of be like twiddling his thumbs the whole time, like looking down.
Well, I was not expecting the charm marks.
Yeah, me neither.
She kind of looks over at Buck, who's just kind of sitting there in the corner, waves. Beep, boop, beep. She waves
That's
back.
Buck.
Yes. Was more expecting that mechanical creation to be the one to cause damage.
Huh? No, he's
Hmm.
more gentle than I am with things.
Well, that's well. Gonna have to re-varnish the wood and, of course, replace some of the wood and plaster and stone. Oh boy. I'm sorry, dearie, but it looks like it might cost you about a good 30 gold.
That's fine.
Alright. You know you won't be getting your deposit back either, right?
That's fine.
I'm the one who paid for all the rooms, by the way, Karst.
Yeah. So,
Mm,
she'll kind of
fine by
hold our
me.
hand. So, alright.
I'll hand her 30 gold.
Thank you very much. Please refrain from blowing yourself up again.
Ah.
She just kind of like leans down, just kind of pinches your cheek. I don't want a cute dead body to be found in one of my rooms.
You won't. It'd be me dead in the room.
Same difference. She gives kind of a sly smile and walks away.
Kind of like looking at Buck's like, dude, don't give me that look. No.
Beep beep boo.
Shut the fuck up.
Boop boop boop.
Do you want me to pull your core out to make sure you go to sleep this time?
Beep beep boop boop.
Exactly.
Starts kind of punching his fists together.
And thus
I
the
would win.
and thus the robot uprising begun in this room.
I would win. Just kind of like keeps an eye and just goes back to bed.
Okay. So, is there anything else anyone wanted to do?
Trina's gonna swing by Serena's room. I would just gonna knock at the door. Serena, you still awake?
I think she would be, yeah. She'll come open the door.
Uh, you look more worried than the rest of the group.
No.
About
I don't. It's just, I don't know. This whole situation is, well, crazy. I thought it'd be simple as just find Sterling, stop him, and get the item. And now this. Just to find out that there's some strange cult still alive and that those wizard people are still around.
though, I'd like to add, with your luck and the things that you've seen and had to do, this probably isn't the weirdest, or the, you know, most evil, probably. You have a lot of things happening behind the curtains. And be happy that you notice what's happening and you're actually trying to help.
I know, but when there was all this stuff, we at least had Gara to lean on upon and everything, but now we're with this new group and I've been somewhat designated the leader and I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I still can't get over the fact that Mercy gave me that one look, or the way she looked at me. I don't know. I honestly feel like I'm not cut out for this whole thing.
And that's how you know you're a good leader.
She just looks at you confused like, what?
A good leader isn't one who feels comfortable when leading and making choices. That's how you know someone's going to become power hungry. A good leader is the one who actually feels scared and has to worry about every single detail and every single one. Just look at it this way. How many people out there have you seen actually give a fuck about everything?
Sadly, not that many.
Exactly, but you, for lack of a better word, give all the fucks. You take care of anything you see. You'd rather help something than let it go by. You somehow get really angry and scare me half the time.
I think I scare myself when I do that, to be honest.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure at one point, and Peace told me that you said that you started swearing at people, and I couldn't believe it.
I was only once, and that's because someone hurt Polly.
Fair. But still. You have the signs of a good leader. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise.
Alright.
Also, throughout this entire thing, you see Finn holding a glass bottle in his hand.
Finn, when did you start drinking?
I don't drink a lot. I mostly try and hold back, but whenever I'm really, really stressed and overthinking on stuff, I usually have either a drink or a smoke to calm my nerves. Yeah, ever since I got here, I only smoked once, and that was on the airship. When you guys were telling me you befriended a fucking dragon, you're champions of gods. You somehow also befriended a sin. Basically, the casual reality breaking things.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first time I'm drinking since I got here. Since Peace isn't here. And I have to take care of his 3,000 years of grandchild.
Yep, that's the thing with us.
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least you can brag, 3,000-year-old history.
That's true. Oh man.
Yeah. And don't worry, we'll figure out a way to stop Sterling.
I know. I just hope nothing worse happens. Or we find out, I don't know, some even super or cult attacks or something.
Well, like, Howard has been there's a cult, sure, and there's another cult. Okay, but this cult is bigger than that cult.
I swear, I feel like if Peace found out, he'd be screaming right now.
Oh, I told him about this. He was screaming until Grin walked into the wherever he was, and then he went silent and said he was gonna talk to me later.
Mm-hmm. That made sense.
Though be happy you found good company. Though we might not be the most sane of people.
That's an understatement, if anything.
Indeed. Yeah, you also think. Also, I think Thorig walked out to the library.
Isn't it nighttime, though?
Yes. He didn't let me stop him. He just said he's gonna go to the library and walked out.
Okay. I think he knows what he's doing.
Probably, which is why I have a drink. Too much shit. I honestly know why Tally and the Hunters Guild shrinks that much.
Cars, why do I feel like she didn't used to drink that much till she met us?
It's her reasoning,
Because when she met us, she was really confident, really strong. Now she's a mess, overworked, needs a vacation.
She used to, the moment she met you guys, I never drank. The moment after she met you guys, I now have a barrel of fucking whiskey in the basement that pumps directly into this flask.
That is accurate.
Just straight into my bloodstream, just right there, just hook it in, just go.
That's good stuff.
Well, the way Cars described her at one point, she's strong enough to probably carry a barrel and just drink from that, like just straight from the tap.
What do you think she does during night shifts?
Oh my god.
I'm wrong, Karst.
No, not really.
Oh my gosh.
You could try to get some relaxation with Ying.
I solemnly refuse that.
I see your offer, and I saw him.
I meant Serena.
I kind of refuse that. She has too much on her mind right now, to be honest. Maybe later, Tara. I don't know.
I'm sure she would take your mind to places you've not been in.
I mean, I've technically been to hell and heaven. I don't know. Where am I going this time? Pandemonium?
Yes, that's exactly it.
No, come on, the abyss.
Ecstasy.
To the Nexus.
No, I don't want to go to the abyss or
It's
limbo.
gonna be like middle
Ecstasy.
of the fucking land of the fallen. That is where you're gonna go. Thorig runs
The
back.
ultimate
I heard having
relaxation.
just like Thorig bursts in the room. I heard having sex with you takes me to the land of the fallen. Let's go, babe.
Oh my god, this is getting out of hand so fast. Jesus.
Am I wrong, Ethan?
Yeah, you're wrong.
Oh damn.
Oh, yeah, come on, that's not Thorig, that's Mogash. No, I'm pretty sure Mogash would just carry her across the ocean just to get there. I was like, okay, you can go now.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So you guys hunker down for the night, or is there any more conversations that might happen?
Kai's just collapsing on the bed. Begrudgingly, and is just
Okay.
Anyways, Rita, it's late. If you excuse me, I'm gonna have to go sleep through nightmares again.
Okay.
Oh, that's so depressing.
You think I'm joking, Karst.
I know you're not.
Finn may not have the same levels of PTSD as Peace, but he has his own things, and he keeps them hidden well.
I mean, technically, Serena has seen one of those PTSD moments of yours.
Yeah, technically we don't talk about that though.
I know we don't talk about that.
All right. So okay. So
So yeah, Karst.
you guys, are you going? Everyone going to sleep now, or I'm just wondering.
Crystal's done gone to sleep.
Crystal's done gone to sleep. Okay,
Yeah, she done gone sleeping.
she done gone to sleep. All right. So, alrighty. Anything else anyone wants to do, or
Mm-mm.
I think everyone's going to sleep, Cars.
Yep.
okay, good to know. So,
Uh-uh.
as you guys hunker down for sleep, the beds, for those of you sleeping in the inn, very nice.
Feel called out.
Definitely, definitely worth your money's worth. It seems that they don't really have much for wear and tear. They don't seem to get very many travelers through here that need to stay. But you guys all bed down for the night, get some good night's sleep, some much needed night's sleep. Uh, so let's see. So as you guys rest, Mercy, you have an
Yes?
unusual dream that comes to you. You see a field of clouds, high-rise buildings and columns of gold and silver, large looming beams of light, some seeming to radiate with energy. Others fly around in the skies with wings of beautiful feathers. And someone's dying in the background, apparently.
Yeah. They are.
Ah!
Slowly.
Ah! C word! Disinfect. Okay.
Cunt.
No!
No.
Wait, for the YouTube system, a very deadly virus.
Yes.
That is all.
But,
Nah, that gets us even more demonetized. Anyways.
yeah. So,
A
Yeah.
human malware.
but
Human
Mercy, as your dream continues on, you see that these beings seem to be split in two. There are two groups. They seem to be bickering back and forth amongst each other. You can't hear them yelling, but you can see that they are.
I think you're breaking up.
Am I?
I think so.
Hello? Testing, testing.
No, you're fine.
Hello.
I think I'm missing words.
Oh. Weird. Might be Discord. But, so you see these two
I think
groups.
it's the
You see these two groups bickering, fighting amongst each other, yelling at each other, but you hear no words coming from either group. As you gaze out upon this scene happening, you see a familiar face amongst one of the groups. You see the figure of Azazel. You see him holding up some some scrolls and books and gesturing to them. You then see the other group that he's yelling at begin to raise weapons and gesturing to them,
no.
and then pointing downwards. As this is going on, there's all of a sudden a bright flash of light. And you see, descending from this light, 5 figures, larger than anyone else in the group, robed in beautiful clothing and linen, each of them not having a pair of wings, but 6 wings in total.
Oh,
each of
shit.
them having a 3 stack of beautiful ornate halos on above their heads. Their hands clasped together, hidden inside the sleeves of their robes as they descend downward. As they do, the fighting stops. Everyone else goes quiet. Not a word, not a movement is made. As these 5 figures gaze out upon everyone here, you begin to see them speaking. You hear the sounds of bells and beautiful bells and harps ringing and playing as they talk. You can't discern what they're saying. Both groups seem to look a bit disheveled, disheartened, as if ashamed by their actions. You then see the 5 figures look at each other and nod and say something. Then there's a look of horror, of worry on one of the group's face, as Azel looks very concerned. The other group, not looking joyed, but maybe a little bit more optimistic now. Some of them looking very angered by whatever these 5 figures said. Some of them even go to raise their weapons against them. And as they do, the 5 figures in unison each raise a hand, and you watch as a beam of pure light fires out and batters these figures that dare raise their blade against them. And those that do are sent flying far away. That's where your dream comes to an end. As your dream ends, you're brought back just to the darkness of sleep until you begin to dream normal dreams again. Serena, Finn, you two are plagued with dreams as well.
It is I,
Night,
Serena.
more nightmares.
Aw.
Serena, you dream of Polly and all the terrible things that must have been done to him. Finn, you dream about these wizards who use their craft of magic in such a terrible way, picturing all the innocent lives that were probably tortured with. So it's not a peaceful night's rest for most of you. And those are some loud birds.
Yep.
Yeah, they are. I'm sorry. I
It's okay.
can't do much about that.
Toss a drape over them. Sleep.
Tried that.
Sleepy time. So
That's a good idea. keeping some snacks in home.
So,
Oh gosh.
Dear by the Lord.
so as you guys sleep, let's see. Hmm. Mercy, Finn, Serena, Kai, and Crystal. I need you guys to roll me a Constitution save, please.
Constitution?
It's warm in there though. This should be. Oh, there we go, Crystal. That's what's up.
Okay.
And I was making a joke. Obviously, I'm sure this is not against the cold.
Oh no, my poisons.
Okay. Okay. So you guys are all awakened by a piercing pain in your arm. As you all come to wake, you see this red-skinned, winged, little fiendish creature, each standing over you with this weird syringe-like device plunged into your arm. Mercy, Serena, and Finn, you three begin feeling very tired. And, well, we'll see what happens in the next few rounds, as I need you all to roll me initiative, please.
Okay.
I do have my.
Wait,
I mean, no.
go
Did we
ahead.
long rest first or no?
No. Let me go ahead and change maps for you.
Oh, let me go.
Also,
That's
I'm going to
good.
assume I'm not a part of this initiative because I'm on the fuck all other
Yeah.
side of town.
You are not.
That's what I
I
thought.
can-
Just wanted to clarify.
I'll wake you up. Don't worry.
I mean, there's nothing I can. Even if you wake me up, there's nothing I can really do
Okay.
besides run there for the entire combat.
I
Wait,
reset my
I would
spells.
I have a dagger warning. I think it would be warning me before it gave
I
me
can't-
the injection.
Let me in my token. Let me in.
And Karst, wouldn't alarm have went off?
Oh, you set up an alarm?
Yeah.
You did not say that
Last time
beforehand.
Last time I did. When I told you we got into the rooms, I told you Finn's gonna do the Finn stuff, alarm and everything.
Karst, I can't
Oh.
touch my token. I had to drag in the other one.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
Same.
yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead and drag in your token.
you.
And-
Can you delete Finn's thing because I can't select it?
Yeah.
So dagger of
dragon
warning,
one.
yay, nay.
You were asleep. So,
It warns you even in sleep.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'll give you advantage on those saves, those of you that had warning systems. So Mercy and Finn. Okay, Mercy, you do succeed.
Did it? Well, I hit roll 20. It's being slow today. Hold on, it rolled finally.
There it goes. Okay, you
16.
succeed as well. So the only one that didn't is Serena.
Oh, Karst, should I have a bigger room? Didn't I take one that was bigger so I can work on Buck?
Oh yeah, you did. Sorry.
I would be in like this one, I guess, just without the extra beds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
wouldn't-
also, speaking of which,
Wouldn't Buck have noticed the thing coming in? Because Buck doesn't need to sleep.
It was invisible.
yep. So if it was invisible, you can't do much about it.
Unless Buck somehow has blind vision and or true sight.
He
Does
he
not.
doesn't.
That would be
Does have
cool
his
though.
75 HP, not 52. Why is it?
Weird. Okay, so
There, I fixed it. Anyways.
jeez, those are some crappy initiative rolls. Oof.
Let me see. Let me read how a spell works. Because
Okay.
What are you prepping there, Karst?
Nothing at all.
You fool! You cannot escape us. We are the great Cornholio.
Oh.
Cornholio?
We are Cornholio.
Ah,
Okay.
You
So
want to see me bunghole?
no thanks.
I want to see your bunghole, Cornholio.
Why? Why would you want to see that? Why?
Show it to me.
We're the
That's-
worst, I know.
That's disgusting. Okay, so first in initiative order. Oh, wait, need to get some ballad music going.
Is me. Hey, Karst. Hey, Karst. Hey, Karst. Hey, I'm banishing the thing.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Let's see what. Let me go ahead and get some fitting music first.
It's an imp. Infin is familiar with demonic creatures. So that would instantly be his first reaction.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Little barroom brawl. Okay, so that is what a saving throw.
Yep.
Charisma save.
Yep.
All right. Let me see here. All right. So as you wake, go to banish it. Let's see. Saving throw. Charisma. That is. Let me double check. Make sure these things don't have advantage or anything. Oh, you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So that is a 21.
It makes it.
Okay, so it does not get banished. As you see,
But
as you go try to banish it, you see like it begin to kind of shrink away and like just fights it off.
bonus action blade song, pull out the scimitar.
Okay. Oh, just to note, those of you that aren't wearing a breast or wearing armor that's heavy or isn't a breastplate will not have your armor on.
I'll take off my leather armor. Oh, fuck off.
Well, leather armor is light armor though, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fine. I mean, light armor you can sleep in.
Mhm.
It won't prevent you from getting a rest.
Okay.
So, yeah, light armor is okay. Medium armor, the only thing I know of that is okay is a breastplate that you can sleep in. Okay. Anything other than that and heavy armor you can't. You have to disarmor. So you blade song bonus action, and is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Tara, it's your turn.
Yep. Mercy, you're up on deck.
Alright. Alright. I don't have armor, just to make it more realistic. And yeah, let's get up and try to slash with my katana maelstrom.
Okay.
I cast tidal wave in the small room.
No.
That'd be awesome.
But I'm gonna use my planner warrior feature.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which do I have it here? Yes, I do. Just so you know how it works.
Planar warrior. Third level, you learn to draw on the energy of the multiverse to augment your attacks. Bonus action, you choose one creature you can see within 30 feet. Next time you attack that creature and return with a weapon, all damage dealt by the attack becomes force damage and takes an extra d8 of force damage from the attack. Okay.
Does 15 hit?
I'm pretty sure that'll hit.
Okay, so that's the 8 extra. Oh,
Wait,
okay.
oh wait, you're not a pure ranger, so you wouldn't be level 11.
No.
Okay. Oof.
And one more. Because I can attack.
That'll hit.
And let's go with...
Okay.
No, I can't. That I can't. Out to...
Well,
Okay, so that's it.
I have a question.
Yes?
How do you want to do this?
I would like non-lethal attack and just, slash off one of his wings and just pummel him with the butt of my katana's weapon.
Okay.
Make him unconscious.
All right. So as this thing kind of flaps into the air, you shink one wing, cries out in pain as it begins to fall. You bring down the pommel of your blade and just wham, crack in the side of the head and knock it down to the floor.
And since I got the movement, I'm gonna go. Yep, let's look here.
Okay. You will take an opportunity attack.
It's dead.
Who said
Not
that
from
was
him.
attacking it?
Oh,
Wait, so when I open the door, I see something?
No, there's something else in the room.
Okay.
You will take, let's see, a sting attack. Let's see. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. All right, you take 5 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Not again.
Okay, you make it. You take 6 points of poison damage,
Okay.
and I'll go ahead and reveal this other little imp that just appears.
Okay. So can I have to move back? I can.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go back and prepare for the next round.
Okay. Next round is this one that just attacked you.
Oh god.
You see, it's going to kind of like kind of see that as it just kind of stung you instinctively, like shit. Kind of starts fumbling through this bag and pulls out a syringe. Go to sleep! And it'll leap at you and try to stab you.
Oh no.
Oh, right, gotta be on the right layer. Let's see. Oh, I think an 8 will miss.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, it tries to fly in the air and kind of dive bomb at you and try to stab at you with this syringe. Just kind of go for your shoulder, like shit. Let's see. Not like I said, do that next round. Okay, so that'll be the end of its turn. Crystal.
Alrighty, I am going to cone of cold this thing, or not cone of cold. The fuck, ray of frost it.
Okay, it is within melee, so you will have disadvantage on the roll.
Oh, that's right. That is a ranged attack only. Alright.
Speaking of which, could Celestial Wolf help? And what would be its statistics?
Ooh. That's because that's your from your which spell again? Your
Fine Steed?
I guess I'm just gonna say it'll have the same stats as a dire wolf.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is I am going to quicken invisibility.
Okay.
And I'm going to then go outside of my wagon.
Okay.
So I'm not inside of it.
As you turn invisible, you hear 2 voices say, "Oh shit!"
And I'm gonna
So, you will
head out of.
get 2 attacks coming at you with
Yeah,
disadvantage.
they're gonna be at disadvantage.
That's 6. That's 9.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay.
It's a
So
miss. Yeah.
so as you kind of flee, you see another one of these winged little creatures appear. And you see the one that just appeared is holding a syringe in its hand.
And then let's see. That's
Okay.
So I will. Then. I will then hold an action until they come out of the wagon.
Okay.
Or at least until I'm gonna hold a firebolt until they come out of the, or a ray of frost until they come out of the wagon.
Okay.
I don't want to destroy my wagon.
Yeah, I get that.
You know.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. All right.
It's my
Serena,
livelihood. So.
this imp that you see that has stabbed you with a syringe, you're starting not to feel well. You're feeling very tired,
Okay.
and I'll see what happens when your turn comes up. This one's going to kind of look at the syringe and look to you like, go to sleep, go to sleep. Master didn't say they would wake up. It's gonna start just kind of slowly backing away. So, you can make an opportunity attack if you want.
Sure. And there's nothing windy save me.
So you just grab your axe by your bed, and okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that the bonus thingy. Okay.
Well,
Well,
that's just when you do.
Well, it'll be the 1d8, so I think there'll be
So
2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so 2 damage. Shit, where did I put the sheet? Oh wait, I just click on the token.
So yes, 1 strike.
Okay, so
13 points of damage in total, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Okay, how do you want to do this?
Well, I guess I want to chop it in half because Serena's still kind of. Well, first off, she had a nightmare, and she's groggy, so she's not 100% sure what's going on.
Okay.
So yeah, she'll just use Windy to cut it in half, or like diagonally, I guess you could say.
All right. Yeah, you do, and as you do, it just begins to kind of bubble and just bursts and just explodes into cinders. And boom, it is gone. As it disappears, you hear this other voice say, "No! No!" Okay, Kai.
Hello, what the fuck did you just stab me with? Here, say hello to Fist and other Fist. Here's Fist.
Oh days.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm just gonna roll that right from now. So that's from 1.
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Basically just like slide arm into the hammer fist and then just grab it, just pop it, just squeeze, crush
Okay.
it between my fingers.
All right.
That's 1 attack.
I was moved to another room.
Sorry, just kind of thinking of room placement. Since you were
Yeah,
next
because
door
I
to
flew
him.
from
Yeah.
I flew from there to that wall, and my ass cheeks are like right here.
Yeah.
There's like a marking of my ass cheeks right there.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So you
Me and the imp are going through walls in our fight. Haha.
So you just completely. So as you squish it and just crush it, hearing its bones snap and crack, it then begins to bubble and then bursts. Since you were that close, I need you to roll me dexterity save, please.
Dex save. Here
Yes,
you
dex
go.
save, please. What? Okay.
Cars,
Okay.
this is revenge. This is revenge of the of Kai being useless for most of this time.
Okay. So let's see. You take 6 points of fire damage. That is reduced
Halved.
already. So
Oh, already?
half from 13.
And then half
we-
again.
Halved again.
Oh, right. So 3. Yeah.
Okay. Even with this low amount of HP, I'm still fine. I didn't even have to use a spell.
All right, Serena, your turn. I need you to roll me another Constitution save, please.
I wasn't
Alrighty.
done though. I still had a bonus action and Buck in the room.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Go ahead.
I was just gonna tell Buck go check up on the others and see what's going on. to just like basically just go burst down doors. So he has 40 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
So he would step out over here,
Okay.
kind of go over there. Let me roll a d2, or I'll just roll a d4 and then just see what's that. So it's a 2. He would go to his left and then just burst down the door. Because I just told him to go check up on the others. I didn't say do it gently. So I have more money to give to the king.
Okay.
Just kind of like, Serena, what you hear is somebody once told me.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, you have to appreciate that. I would probably
Yeah.
make the same joke. But here's the Constitution save, Cars. It is
Okay.
an 11, so I'm
11.
assuming I'm even more sleepy.
Yes, your attacks are now going to be a disadvantage.
That is fair. I think they
As
hit me
well
on some
as your
kind of
saving throws.
Alrighty.
Well, yes, yeah, all your saving throws. So,
Okay.
but yeah, as Buck comes kicking the door, and you hear this like little like
You hear like coming from Buck's like beeps. You just like it's just like I sense heresy to be purged.
Alright, whatever. Alright.
Would he be able to make this? Oh wait, it's not my turn anymore. Sorry, I was gonna say would he be able to make a disadvantage swing around the area if he hurt someone else? It's not my turn anymore, so I'm
yeah,
just gonna say no.
But man, Kai, quit causing damage to this poor woman's inn.
Hey, I'm just going with how Buck would deal with these things. I just told him to go check on the other. I didn't say open the door normally.
Yeah, I know. All right, so Serena, is there anything else? Is there anything you want to do?
I don't see anything else, do I?
No, you did hear something scream.
I guess I'll just swing randomly. Hopefully, try to hit it. No, I don't want to cause a mess to the lady's place. She's nice. I'm going to cast this. First time I want to use this, but sadly, it's the first time. I want to use this forever now. I'll cast Holy Weapon on Windy.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold my action for when something appears in front of me. Try to attack it.
Okay, so
It has to be specifically an enemy, not Buck. I don't want to hurt.
Yeah, yeah, no. You said something when something appears.
Mhm.
Okay.
Doesn't it have to make a Constitution saving throw now?
It
Who
hasn't
does?
taken damage.
Remember to burst of radiance. Each creature of your choice within 30 feet of you must make it.
Oh,
It
see.
says until the spell ends.
Let's see. Additional. Oh, so basically, you're emitting bright light in 30 feet of you. Let's see. Okay, so each creature that you can see within 30 feet of you must make.
I don't see any. That's the thing.
Oh, I guess you see Buck.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's in.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it like hostile to
Yeah.
friendly creatures. So that's.
It says each creature of your choice.
Oh, each creature of your choice. Okay, so so she won't hurt Buck. Okay, yeah, but she can't see anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Visibility. All right, so
If only I had the seen invisibility spell. Oh well.
okay, so
But yeah, guys, that is it for me.
let's see. Okay, Kai, is a 24 hit?
Oh, dear.
Yes.
Okay, you take
Con
4
save.
points. Yeah, 4 points of piercing damage, and you make a Constitution saving throw.
Hold on. 4 points. You knock that down. Constitution saving throw. Here you go. It's an 18.
Okay, you do succeed. As you see this other imp appear in front of you with a syringe stabbed into your abdomen.
He's just kind of like not like he's been having the worst like past few days ever. He's not even reacting to that as he's just staring daggers into this thing.
As the imp kind of looks at you, seems like, eh? And just like pulls the syringe out, like, go to sleep.
No.
Okay.
I don't think I won't.
If James was here and him said that, he'll go sure and go to bed.
Let's see. All right. This one is going to come out flying towards you, uh, Crystal.
Okay.
So you can fire your held action. That. All right. So as this thing comes flying out, syringe in hand, flying towards you, you just fire your ray of frost and just
Turns into an icicle.
and falls and just shatters.
Yeah.
And as it shatters, then little pieces begin to burst into cinders and explode, just cracking the ice. And you do it. Okay, so next up, this a boy. Let's see.
Bite! Because that's all I can.
No, let's see. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, sorry.
What?
Peace. I mean, Kai. I've also got to mention. You also take 7 points of poison damage.
Nice, nice. Keep him coming.
Sorry.
Keep him coming.
So Finn, you take a stab at you. And
Sure.
I rolled a natural 20. So you take 7 points of piercing, and I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Boom.
Yes, boom.
That's a 10.
Okay, you fail. So you take 19 points of poison damage.
19.
Yes, and you, because I critted, sorry, and you begin to feel very exhausted. Your attacks and saving throws from now on will be at disadvantage.
On a first save? On the first fail?
Yeah, since I critted with this, yeah.
Alright.
The Yams is gonna be like, it's kind of cheer successfully.
Oh, Finn just cracks his knuckle. Okay. Time to get serious.
Owie.
All right. Not Direwolf, but Nova.
To hit, 14.
14. That will hit.
13.
13 to hit. Sorry. And 10 damage. Oof.
Yep.
Okay. So Nova.
And now DC 13 strength saving throw, or be knocked prone.
No need. 10 damage was just what you need. So Nova bursts its head through one of the windows, just kind of knocking the window open on the wagon, and just grabs this imp and drags it out, and just pins it down, and just bites down on its neck, and Nova steps back as the imp begins to bubble and explode. Nova just
And goes to Crystal and licks her.
okay. Nova just kind of goes over and licks you, Crystal, wagging her tail very happily, looking very proud.
Pets her. Good job.
All
Very
right. So, Finn, you got another attack coming at you
Sure.
from this one. Oh, fuck, that's a 9.
That misses.
Okay. As you see, it just kind of pulls out another syringe and tries to stab at you.
Hey, Karst.
Yes.
Did it, let me know when it's finished, because I'm gonna give it my kind response.
Oh, yeah, it's done.
Alright. I'm gonna quicken spell, magic missile, at 5th level. Is it dead yet? Are they both dead yet?
They're... yeah.
5th level magic
Yeah.
missile.
Okay, yeah. Use...
You see Finn point at one of them, one for you, one for you, one for you, one for you.
So yeah, you just kind of point your finger and just watch as this the circle begins to form, and as these multiple darts go, pew 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 pew, pew, just blast them all. Just blast both of them. As they both explode, I need you to make me a dexterity save, please. Disadvantage.
Alright, disadvantage, but I have a plus. I have a plus 7 because of my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. I think I get advantage because of Blade Song. Let me check.
So it'd be a straight roll.
It'd be a straight roll, yeah.
Okay.
Let me make
Well-
let me make sure before I start talking about mine.
Well, you would succeed
17
anyway with a
still make it.
17. So you will take half of these two rolls. Oh wow, roll 2 10s. Okay, so you take 10 points of damage total.
Karst, you rolled twice. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna move
Wow.
5 because I still have my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna run and check on Kai. 35, 40. Blade Song gives me plus 10 movement. And I bonus
wouldn't-
action.
Wouldn't the movement be just making? Let me just. I don't think that's right. You would do that, and you would be like, yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. I was making sure because it looked weird.
And here's Vicious Scimitar attack number 1.
Okay, that'll hit.
But
Alright. Secondary is lightning, by the way.
Okay, so 6 points of damage.
And boop. 18.
That'll hit.
Or 10.
That'll kill it. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna stab it through the chest, and I'm basically gonna fling it to the other side of the room to try and avoid the
Okay.
explosive. No, it's
Yeah.
dissolving basically.
Yeah, as you stab it through and kill it, the explosion is pretty imminent. So I will need you both to make a dexterity save, please.
swear to God, if Kai fails this, because if he's gonna attack you next.
Don't worry.
Sorry.
Ian is kind of drunk. Hold on, I'm just gonna roll. 30.
had a plan. Mr.
You had.
Plus 7. Mr. fucking plus 7 walks in there, just stabs my fucking thing just around over there.
And I
then
quote,
starts going.
I'm just playing the character. So you can fuck off with that shit.
Go suck a dick and actually get laid.
Never.
So,
Oh my days.
so Kai, you take half of 9, because of your resistance, even though you failed. Finn succeeded, so you take
4.
Wait, no, because because 10 plus 7, so yeah.
Yep.
So you take half of 9 as well. So a round up, so 5 each. Oh no, round down. Sorry, so 4. Yeah, 4 each for you.
Yep.
All right, so I forgot to do one imp's turn. So I need Buck to make me an opportunity attack with disadvantage.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll just roll with disadvantage, so I'll just do that. Why is Bear Trap suddenly clicking there? No, stop it. 17.
Okay, that'll hit. Okay.
11 piercing. Stop. Who has access to Buck and is fucking around with his Bear Trap thingy?
I don't know. Maybe it was roll 20. Messing up.
Swear to God,
So-
if it's open again.
So,
It's not me, I swear.
all right. So, as Buck just hears this flapping of wings and this little scared little, he just snaps up his hand. His bear trap hand just crunches down on it and you watch as this imp appears, and then then explodes. So I need Buck to make a dexterity save, please.
A dex save?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's nothing for being. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Is it for anything being charmed, exhausted, poisoned, or poison?
It's
Oh,
fire
for
damage.
fire damage. Ah, yes. Okay.
So
Which is
eight-
going to be 5.
5. Okay.
He
Mercy.
gives you a thumbs up afterwards, Serena.
Mercy,
Are
it's your
there
turn.
still alive? Are there still alive some imps?
Yeah, there's one imp still alive in front of you.
Really?
Yes, it was the one that tried to opportunity attack you.
Okay, let's go with non-lethal attacks and let's try to maelstrom it.
Oof. Okay, that'll hit. 13. All right. Okay. You knock it out.
Non-lethal. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that will not. That. Yeah, you can knock it out. Okay. Go ahead and just put just. Even though I'm putting X's on them, they're not dead. They're just unconscious.
Any other?
No. Yeah, no, that'll be the end of combat.
Guys, I need a rope.
What? I actually didn't understand what you said.
I need a rope.
Kind of begrudgingly walks here. Why do you need the rope? Oh,
You just see two cut and battered imps on the
I'd
ground.
like
there.
to know why they attacked us. Wouldn't you?
okay. Am I saying no? Am I saying no? I would not like to tie them. God, it's late at night. Stop bickering with me when I'm not even bickering.
I
Back.
don't know what your kinks are. Problems are.
Tie it yourself then.
Your Laya is showing.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not in the right mind.
It's okay, Tara.
You would go and tie them both.
That's why I'm trying to fix that.
Cars, you would
Yeah.
tie them both.
Roll me a strength check.
A strength check?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. 13 with a person who has a 19 strength.
Okay.
Cars, wouldn't it be sleight of hand, technically? Because
Don't. It's worse.
I'm just
It-
wondering
if
how
you're
it's
looking,
worse.
if you're looking for raw rules on tying knots, the raw rule is actually just an intelligence check. But I don't know what Karst's ruling is on
I'm just
tying knots.
I'm just saying how tight you can tie it.
Yeah, it's usually an intelligence check. It's for not tying, at least according to raw. But
And
whatever you do,
Kai is one to always double check on his work.
Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check then. See if you are impressed with it. You're impressed with it.
What is that sound? Is
Somehow
someone
you
in
did
pain?
worse.
How is
Someone
it? How is it?
dying?
Kai builds a fucking construct. He almost creates life, but he can't tie a rope. I'm out.
he should
Okay.
have joined scouts when he was a kid.
I'm gonna be honest. We all have our days and we all have our faults.
You're-
It just makes no sense.
You're just woken up. You're groggy. So
Serena,
Yes.
are you okay?
I'm just really, really tired right now.
Serena.
We got 2 tiny prisoners.
Serena and Finn, as Mercy says that, both of you fall unconscious.
I had a feeling. That's why I was making that voice for her.
Finn was gonna ask Serena, are you alright? And goes to bed.
And she's just like, why are there 4 of you in bed? And she's out cold.
Buck, come grab the 2 chuckle fucks over here who tried to kill us.
Beep boop.
What do you mean they just dropped unconscious?
Beep boop beep beep boop.
Huh? It would be over here. He'd grab one in each hand. What do you mean? And they're asleep.
Crystal! And
Crystal is outside.
Merciless rushes out.
And Thorg is at the library with his knowledge.
this is true.
Thorg missed
It's
out on all the
true.
fun.
Thorg is
Crystal, you okay?
Thorg didn't
Yeah,
get
I'm
stabbed.
good. I don't know what the hell happened, but those damn blasted imps just poked me with something.
I have 2 spell slots. I'm gonna try this.
You were attacked.
Yes, I was. 2 little flying buggers.
First on Serena, because if I can get her up first, then she can do all the rest of the work.
Okay, so you kneel down. You cast Lesser Restoration on Serena. Serena, you feel your head defog, and your eyes begin to kind of slowly flutter open.
Come up,
What?
You
we've
see.
captured two imps, Crystal.
Oh
Well,
yeah. Do
that's
you need
good.
Buck to roll athletics check to make sure he can grab onto them like the whole time or something, or just strength check?
Yeah.
Just for later, just like that. 24. Oh, that's a save. Does it the same thing?
Just
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Let me see.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same thing as a strength check for him. Sorry. Anyways.
Yeah. They usually creatures don't get
Guys,
proficiency. So
Are you awake? How many fingers am I holding up? He's just so you know, he's holding up 3.
I think you're holding up 3? What happened?
Well, as Buck said, you went the big sleep.
Hmm?
That's how he put it. It wasn't how I did. It's not my medical evaluation.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
so
time for Finn to wake up.
as you guys are doing that, Mercy, you run outside to check on Crystal. She seems okay. Nova is looking very happy, and is kind of sniffing the ground, and you see where there's some char marks on the ground and some remains of ice. Nova's just kind of sniffing around. You see Crystal standing outside. She seems okay. Mercy?
Tara, you're muted, by the way.
On purpose. Just invited her up. We got prisoners.
Wonderful. So we can learn something from them.
So Crystal, do you follow Mercy back inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nova tries to follow in too, but gets kind of stuck in the doorway. Just kind of.
You did a good job. Guard the wagon. It's important. Thank you.
She wakes her down and runs back over to the wagon.
Buck,
Buck is.
you have to break through the door.
I told you to go check up on them, not go and make sure to not to go start blasting whatever that bard started playing last night. What was it, All Star or something?
God damn it.
Buck,
So,
some decency.
so you guys, one by one, it's the room that the unconscious ones are in is a little bit small for everyone to fit in.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna drag him over there, like over here, which would probably be enough room to hold every. Oh, or that.
Sorry, I didn't see what you pinged.
I was gonna do it in like where Kai's room or down there was, but like, guess here works too.
Okay.
No,
holding
not
them.
into the main hall. Not there.
Okay. So.
Not into the main hall.
Okay. So, there. I'll put there. Okay. Kai's room. Got it. Good. Good, you know. Okay.
Staying there. Kai would be over here, kind of just like.
All right. So as you drag them in, well, Buck drags them in. You guys, Serena and Finn, kind of slowly waking up, or well, coming back to their senses, shaking off whatever they were injected with. It seems to hit them a lot harder than the rest. You guys follow into Kai's room.
Kai's room is an absolute mess, and there's like tools and different things just strewn about everywhere.
And a big outline hole, well, imprint in the wall.
Imprint in the wall is just like
Yeah,
let's be honest, it looks like his ass cheeks.
yeah, you're not getting that deposit back.
I was gonna
Serena?
ask if there's
Definitely
something I
not.
could roll to maybe tell what we were hit with, but I don't know what that
Serena?
would be. Yes?
They're yours.
They're mine?
You're the leader.
Right.
You can interrogate them.
I mean, I've never really interrogated someone before, but sure.
Let me.
Also,
As soon
Always
as
a
I.
good time to learn.
also
Let me. Go ahead, Karst.
sorry, yeah, you can go in and interrogate him. But to answer Serena's question, There are syringes on the ground, and if you want to roll a medicine check to try to discern what is in
Sure.
them, you can.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. 15?
It's nothing you're familiar with.
Okay. Worth a shot nonetheless.
Yeah,
What was it gonna be? Sorry, to do that check to see what type.
medicine check.
Guy has alchemist tools. Reminder for you guys.
I don't know. I was gonna give it to you to check, but would Finn be familiar with this chemical given his past?
You'd have to roll a check still, see if you can discern it.
Medicine or
Yeah, medicine.
I don't have anything in medicine. It's a straight roll. That's a 15.
Yeah, you're unsure as well.
Hey, can't take a look at the syringes, and also I'll interrogate the imps as soon as I stop seeing 28 of you.
What? There's just one of me. Are you okay? Hold on, Cars. Can I just roll intelligence with my alchemist tools?
Yeah,
26.
26. Okay.
That's a low roll, by the way.
Yeah.
I rolled. Okay.
Wait, because what nature checks intelligence, right?
Nature's intelligence, yeah.
Sorry,
think
not
so.
not nature, but medicine.
Medicine is
Medicine is
wisdom.
Oh,
wisdom.
can you roll your tools with wisdom? Then?
So I'll subtract 2 to that roll.
Subtract
so it's
2.
still 24.
Okay, 24. All right. So, so as you break it apart and begin to examine and test the little bits that remain in each of the syringes, while we'll get to that while Serena and Finn are getting ready to interrogate.
Serena, did you clone yourself?
No, it's probably the weird thing. It's probably still messing with your system.
Here, Finn, sniff this really quickly.
Sure, I wanna fucking die faster, I'll sniff it.
It's like the raunchiest, spiciest thing you've ever smelled. That's Buck's old coolant.
Oh gosh. Okay. So
I would
Try
like
and get him to wake up.
they are unconscious at 0 hit points. So gotta find some way to snap them back. Otherwise, go ahead and roll a couple d4s. It'll take 2 to 4 hours for them to wake up.
Oh, we could use the what are they called? Those pepper things. What's it pepper?
those pepper things.
Oh, I know what she's talking about. Yeah.
I don't remember the name. It's
I think that's all on Laya, though. That would be all with Laya.
What is
Question.
on Laya?
The peppers that she bought that one time?
no, that's not what I'm talking about. That thing that was used to wake up Kai that one time. It happened when we entered the city.
Oh, the salt thing.
The smelling salts.
Yeah,
This,
that's
oh,
what
yeah.
it is. Why did I say pepper? Ugh, I didn't
Well,
remember the name.
to be fair, for that, Kai was not injured. He just fainted. These guys are injured.
Alright, wait, can I even heal them then?
Yeah.
You can heal. You can heal. Healing is healing.
Yeah.
Serena, I don't think.
I
There's-
know. I just don't want them to turn into somehow switch them from whatever alignment they are to another one just by healing them.
Well, it's, you
I
know,
don't know. D&D's
if you
weird,
can
my
switch
guys.
an alignment of a fucking demon by just healing it,
Yeah.
there wouldn't have been a war.
Sure, alright. Two cure wounds on them.
Oh,
No.
full cure wound. Okay, I was expecting a healing word or something.
Well, I don't have healing word prepared. The only one I have is mass healing word, and that's a level 3 spell slot. I mean,
Fair point.
yeah, I thought I had healing word by itself, but sadly I don't have that prepared. So I'm like, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to use the druid one, and yes, they do take lightning / radiant damage at the same time. No,
Karst, I'll cast tongues on myself.
Okay. So Okay, so as you cast your healing spell, that's
Mhm.
10 to one of them, and go ahead and roll. You just want to wake up one.
Should we just wake up the one or both of them?
Let's-
That's the
I'd say just the one. No risking waking up them both.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we'll get to that. I need to take a quick break, so
All right.
everyone can take a quick break to get drink or whatever, and we'll be back in a bit.
I attack the library.
Please don't.
This is like the siege of Library of Alexandria reenacted.
Oh no,
Correct. I will burn it down.
monster! All that knowledge lost to us for years.
All right.
It was-
So everyone knows, if you check the lists, the magic items and potions are a list of everything that's on people at this time, as well as potions that are on people. It's color coded by name. Things that are lost to the party or people who are no longer with the party are grayed out. The descriptions are there. I don't know who has the vicious greatswords. I just heard Finn with one of them, so
I have one, Mercy has the other, I believe.
okay.
What do I have? No,
A
no, I
vicious
don't
Gentile.
have that.
greatsword?
Scimitar.
Where's the spreadsheet that you're talking about?
I've created a spreadsheet, but I have also transformed it into the sheets over here on Roll20. It's magic items and potions, and then what used to be party funds and bag of holding is now just going to be straight up bag of holding.
Since
Gotcha.
I got the magic Maelstrom Katana, I returned the vicious scimitar to
Okay.
make it a pair bag. So no, I don't have one.
Oh,
Alright,
James has the Vicious Scimitar.
okay.